Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today I'm going to bring you my pre-order guide for Brilliant Stars. Now, I know that for some people, this is slightly early. I know that a lot of places haven't put their pre-orders for Brilliant Stars up. But firstly, Brilliant Stars is starting to look like a brilliant set. And secondly, there are things like the Pokémon Center Elite Trainer Box, etc., which are going to go up. And if I don't do my pre-order guide before they go up for pre-order, well, I'm going to end up feeling a little bit silly now, aren't I? So it's going to live on the channel. So even if you don't necessarily need it right now, maybe bookmark it. Maybe save it for later. Maybe you can come back when you feel it's slightly more appropriate. I think now's a pretty good time to go and have a look, because it feels like we've been shown all the Brilliant Stars products that we're actually going to be seeing. Now, Brilliant Stars is going to be coming out at the end of February. It has a confirmed release date of the 25th of February, and of course it is a very exciting set, because it is bringing in V-Stars, like for instance Arceus and Charizard. There's also Whimsicott and Shaman, but we haven't seen them yet. And then we've also got some of those wonderful character rares from VMAX Climax. Once again, it does not look like we are getting all of the character rares, because it looks like there's up to 70 in Japan, and there are going to be, 30. There are 30 confirmed, so do bear in mind if there is a particular character rare that you are wanting to go and get. Maybe don't rely on it being in here. If that changes and in fact we are getting all the character rares, I will pin a comment in the description. But as it stands at the moment, we got 30 character rares confirmed in Brilliant Stars, but it looks like there are quite a few more than 30 in VMAX Climax, the equivalent Japanese set, or at least one of them. Worth pointing out that here, Brilliant Stars is basically a mashup of VMAX Climax, the new stuff in Japan, and Starbirth, which is the equivalent of Brilliant Stars over in Japan. All good? Brilliant. So, first of all, of course, you've got your booster boxes and booster packs. There's very little to say about these. Buying random packs is fine. I know that the packs from Fusion Strike are weighable. We did a video about that the other day. It would be a huge shock to me if that carried on with Brilliant Stars. Do not expect the problem to carry on into Brilliant Stars. Expect it to be fixed as soon as possible. Booster boxes, booster boxes, you get a certain amount of hits, so to speak, and they're generally pretty reliable. They're pretty expensive. You get a whole bunch of cards. You know if you want booster boxes or not. They don't really change set to set in terms of whether they're worth getting. Now, the Elite Trainer Box, I know an awful lot of people are excited about, and you should be. The Elite Trainer Box, the regular one, looks roughly like what we would expect. Your 8 booster packs and your sleeves and your dice and all of that. But there are two things that are especially notable about the Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer Box. First of all, you get a V-Star marker. Remember, those new Pokemon V-Star have V-Star powers, which are once per game, so you need a marker like the old GX markers to show when you've used them. You do get a V-Star marker in the Elite Trainer Box, and we're all going to need a V-Star marker at some point. But also remember that the energy is different in Brilliant Stars. Therefore, if you want a bundle of the new style of energy, this seems like a good place to go. Obviously, with it being new style energy, no, you are not getting Fairy. With Fairy having rotated out, they're not going to give us Fairy energy now they've gone to a new style. I am sorry. If you live in North America and are lucky, however, you should be waiting and looking at the Pokémon Center online, and you should hopefully be able to get in on the Pokémon Center exclusive Elite Trainer Box. Very similar, but it's going to cost you $10 more, and you're going to get 2 extra booster packs, and you're going to get yourself a deck box, and you're going to get different sleeves and an Arceus coin. They are very similar as far as it goes, but they are not exactly the same, and that is very, very important. If you want to pay an extra $10 for 2 packs, a deck box, different sleeves, and a coin, brilliant, go for it. But if, like me, you live in the UK and you're not able to get these Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer Boxes, I'm going to be honest with you, I think you can probably not be terribly sad. I think you'll be okay. Now, for me, the real highlight of pretty much every set is your free pack blisters. And here I am, and I mentioned this when they were first revealed, I'm going to mention them again now, absolutely in love, because it is the Okacheke Glaceon and the Okacheke Leafeon that were tournament promos over in Japan. Neither of these cards are particularly playable, but man, they are awesome. I love Okacheke, my favourite of the Pokemon TCG artists. I love the artwork on both of these cards. I generally only buy free pack blisters anyway, because in my head they've got better pull rates, and I know they don't really, but shh. But man, am I excited for these. Also worth noting that they are coming with big coins. Up till now, they've been going for little coins. Pokemon seem to be phasing out little coins in favour of big coins, and that does seem to be the case here with the free pack blisters. Now, the normal one-pack blisters, I am once again absolutely in love. I'll be getting both of these. We've got the Okacheke Eevee, which was a promo which was in the same tournament pack as the previously shown Leafeon and Glaceon. And there is a Flapple, which was a Korokoro promo, a magazine promo in Japan, and I did pick up the stamped Japanese version of this, with the magazine of course, and I am absolutely delighted. Again, they're not particularly noteworthy cards in terms of playability, most blister promos aren't, but they are cool cards that I love, and I will be getting these Okacheke Eevee cards in Japanese as well, so these are brilliant and I love them. I give this note every time, but it does need to be repeated. Please, please, please remember, these are generally not available on most of the online stores or in local game stores. These tend to be in supermarkets, big box stores, etc. I know over in the UK, the only online sellers we get from actually have to go through other distributors in order to get them. But what your local store should have is the one-pack check lane blisters, Hydreigon and Salamence, and these are the same Hydreigon and Salamence that came around in Evolving Skies. And I'm going to tell you this super clearly, there is nothing important or impressive about these products at all. They are a fair bit more expensive than just buying one booster pack. They're more expensive than the one-pack blisters with the exclusive promos. And to be honest with you, as soon as you open these, you've got a regular pack and 3 regular cards. These cards are not alternate holo, they're not stamped, they don't even have a promo numbering or anything along those lines. They are just your ordinary everyday run-of-the-mill Salamence and Hydreigon from Evolving Skies. What that means is, if you buy these products, buy them because you really want the Hydreigon or Salamence line, or buy them for your sealed collection. These are products that I generally do not recommend, because there really isn't much of a point to them. Now, those are your general Brilliant Stars products, but there are a few other things that need to be mentioned. The binders are going to be coming. You've got the 9-pocket binder, featuring Whimsicott and Charizard. Remember, these are 2 of the V-Stars that will be coming in the set. And then the 4-pocket binder featuring Arceus and Shaymin, that are of course the other 2 V-Star coming in the set. As I've said, we've seen Arceus and Charizard, we've not seen Whimsicott and Shaymin. So these are kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of these binders myself, but they look cool, and I know some people do love them, so if you're looking for the new binders, they are coming as well. There is also the mini portfolio that comes with a mini portfolio and a single pack. Again, these are not products for me, but I know kids especially love these one-pack portfolios or one-card portfolios because they're really, really good in terms of being small. And the other day I saw somebody pull an alternate art Gengar V Max from one of these. I'm not saying you will, incidentally, it's all random, but you could pull something good from the one pack. That could be fun. I don't know. I won't be picking these up, but I know a lot of people will, and good luck to them. I hope their pulls are wonderful. Now, the Build and Battle Stadium is another thing which I find extremely interesting, because for the first time this is actually coming to the UK, and I believe a bunch of other European countries, or I've not yet confirmed that. The Build and Battle Stadiums actually came around in Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike, we just never got them. Now, what you essentially get is 2 pre-release kits, your Build and Battle kits, with 4 packs and a bunch of other stuff. It essentially lets you do a 2-person pre-release at home. So if you want to find a Build and Battle kits, if you've not been able to get them from your local game store or whatever, and if you've got a good local game store, that should always be your first port of call. But these are the kind of things you might be wanting to pick up. Now, in terms of the pre-release, they should happen exactly 2 weeks before the release of the set. So with the release of the set being on the 25th of February, you should be expecting pre-releases to start on the weekend of the 12th and 13th of February. That should be the weekend pre-releases start. And that's when you can go to your local game store, grab your build and battle kits, etc. I will be heading off to Mad for Miniatures in Cornwall, because they are awesome, and I've been buying pre-release kits from there for years. And hopefully will continue to do so for many years to come. Now, the last couple of products I need to mention here are not necessarily Brilliant Stars products per se, but I do think they deserve to be mentioned in this video. And they are the Leafeon and Glaceon V-Star Special Collections. Now, as it stands at the moment, these are the only places outside of the Elite Trader Box to actually pick up these V-Star markers, and you will need a V-Star marker. But what you get here is a bunch of packs. I believe it's 5. And then you get yourself a promo V. These are different to the Leafeon and Glaceon V that were in Evolving Skies. They are different cards. Incidentally, I don't think they're better, but they're different. And then you've got Leafeon and Glaceon V-Star and Jumbo Leafeon and Glaceon V-Star. It is important to note that these are exclusive to these boxes as it stands at the moment. If you want either of these V-Star cards, they can, as it stands, only be gotten in these products. They don't seem to actually come with packs of Brilliant Stars. The ones we've got here, you can see the 3 front packs are Fusion Strike, and then some older packs behind them. So, they're not technically Brilliant Stars products per se, but they do come with your V-Star marker and they do come with brand new V-Star, so I thought it was worth popping them on the end of this video. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully now you are all up to speed on Brilliant Stars. We've covered these products before, but what I like to do in advance of a new set is have one video where I go, right, here are all the things coming for the new set, so now everything is in one place so you are ready to go. For me, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just going to be buying the blisters because I want those promos really bad, but I would love to know how you're going to be thinking of Brilliant Stars and how you're going to be going for it, so go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.